Welcome to Moonstone Update. I'm Mark Beshard, the Managing Editor of Moonstone Publications. Here's a look at some of the stories we've covered over the past week, but first, please hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and colleagues. The Financial Services Tribunal has set aside the R50 million fine imposed on Viceroy Research for publishing allegedly false statements about Capitec in 2018. Viceroy's partners said the FSCA did not have jurisdiction to impose a penalty on them because they are not domiciled in South Africa. The tribunal said their conduct did fall within the FSCA's jurisdiction, but the FSCA did not have jurisdiction over their persons. One member of the three-person panel disagreed with the majority view. MBSE's Advanced Certificate in Financial Planning will equip you with the skills and knowledge you need to provide holistic financial planning services, and it is approved by the FSCA. MBSE is offering an early bird discount on this and 4 of our other qualifications. If you pay for your first semester 2023 modules before December the 12th, we will give you a 10% discount. The Financial Services Tribunal has dismissed an application by the directors of Insure Group Managers for their debarments to be reconsidered. The FSCA debarred Charles Deliers and Diane Burns for causing or permitting IGM to use the premiums it collected contrary to the Short-Term Insurance Act and its regulations by investing the funds in illiquid assets. Ma-Afrika Hotels made news headlines when it emerged the victor in its battle with insurance giant Santam over COVID-related business interruption claims. But another COVID-related legal dispute has not been decided in the hospitality group's favour, with the Supreme Court of Appeal granting an eviction order after Ma-Afrika fell into arrears with its rental payments for a guest house in Stellenbosch in 2020. Ma-Afrika says it will take its case to the Constitutional Court. According to a draft interpretation note issued by SARS, credit providers will not be entitled to deduct any VAT incurred in the process of providing credit or recovering a debt. The costs that are not recovered, or the losses incurred by a credit provider because it cannot recover the debt, will ultimately be passed on to the consumer, says PwC. The debt collection service relates to the collection of debt and not to consumption, use or supply while making taxable supplies. All retirement funds will have to appoint an auditor and have their financial statements audited and reported on by an auditor if a draft prudential standard published by the FSCA is implemented in its current form. The FSCA acknowledged that the standard will have an immediate financial impact on all funds that were not previously subject to the audit requirements, for example, funds that are terminating and those that had previously been exempt from the audit requirements as they had total assets that did not exceed R50 million. That's all we have for this week. You can read these stories and many more on our website moonstone.co.za. Until next time, here's wishing you all the best from the team at Moonstone Information Refinery.